Tell a friend to tell a friend. Michigan Legend TV in the building. And for those who know, this a once in a lifetime occasion. Let it shed a little light on the situation. Let y'all know it's the real deal. You did. None other than Markel Bay, the creator of this channel. And I decided today I'm gonna tap in, man, and keep it real on a few ways, you know what I mean, we got to this point. Well, first of all, shout out to everybody, whoever checked out any of my content, you know what I mean. I started off the top of the year fumbling around and end up putting my first. Shout out to everybody watched the movie Bookies in the Hood. And I'm quite sure, by this being my first time, I ain't gonna get a lot of people on here, and that's how I like it. See, that's one of the keys to life I learned. You know what I mean? It ain't what you see, it's what they don't see. And most of the time when y'all see something on this show, I'm creating it for my personal pleasure. You know what I mean? Because that's what we do as creators. Anybody who do watch this, I want you to push subscribe to this channel. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers before the new year hit. You know what I mean? We gotta get to 1,000 subscribers for the new year hit, man. You know, shout out YouTube for allowing us to create on here. It's been a nice platform. You know, I just downloaded the new creators app, and I want to really get to know, you know, how far we could take this. I should have put a warning that it was going to be a little explicit language in this live, because I want to say here right now, and I want to humbly say, y'all can't fuck with me. I'm just being real, man. I just left. Shout out Michigan, shout out Michigan, shout out Michigan, man. That's from Flint, Grand Rapids, Detroit, Saginaw, you know, and beyond. And that's what we tapping in from y'all, you know what I mean, right now. Saginaw, what it do, the 989, you know what I mean? And there's been a lot going on in the city, but you know, it's holiday time, and we can't Scrooge our way through this shit. So one thing for sure, two things for certain, we've been getting it in, man. Shout out to all my first shifters. For the last month, they wondering why. See, this why, all right, I'm tapping in today to address a few issues first and foremost, and we're going to get to that. And this video going to be short. We ain't going to keep it long. I want to make my first time live be authentic. But I've been hearing a lot about this AI shit. And I'm going to address this AI shit right now. You know what I mean? Listen, man. Anything you see on this channel, I just pull it out my mind and just, you know what I mean, manifest it on here on the third dimension. See, what happened is ain't a lot of y'all tapping into this knowledge. If you watching this, push subscribe, because we trying to get to 1,000 followers. We gonna go and keep it authentic. This Michigan Legend TV, it's the real deal. You know what I mean? Tested and true. Shout out Michigan. Once again, if you watching it, I don't know where you coming from, but we out here in the murder midden right now. And we just addressing a few issues about this AI shit. Listen, bruh. One thing for sure, two things for certain, time keep on ticking, right? So I'm tapped into a few things. What we do, we gonna show you what we do. We ain't gonna talk about it. That's why one thing, this is my first time going live. I ain't never used this apparatus. You know what I mean? So if you tapping in, shout out to you. But push subscribe, because one thing for sure, y'all trying to steer a game. You know what I mean? This ain't Charleston White. This ain't Lil Woody right here. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You can't game the game. You know what I mean? So what we doing right now is just addressing a few issues about this AI shit. Listen, bro. If it's that easy, I'm gonna watch your channel, because it was a guy got on my one of my videos earlier and said, I think that people think that what I do, I don't use a certain amount of AI sometimes. Listen, my bro. I'm a creator, so I'm whatever I do, let me do my thing. Let me cook. You know what I mean? Let me cook, man. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. Go watch Charleston White while he down in black people just to come up. You know what I mean? You never saw nothing negative on this channel, you know what I mean? Because one thing for sure, we we building our channel off authenticity. And most of y'all watching this or gonna watch this probably don't even know that word. See, one thing for sure, you dealing with God body energy right here. This Michigan Legend TV, this God body energy. You know what I mean? I put my first movie out top of the year, Bookies in the Hood. You know what I mean? I starred niggas from my net, and if you ain't saw it, click down below and watch it. Bookies in the Hood. That was the first installment on Michigan Legend TV. And more or less, I'm more of an editor. You know, I'm more of a video editor than I am, you know, a content creator because you can find me on Michigan Legend TV on all platforms. I don't content create. You dig? We get paper, you know, we get blessed from the Most High. Alhamdulillah, for those who know. I ain't no content creator. You know what I mean? This is just my way to express my art. So if you're watching this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. We trying to get 1,000 viewers. Why everybody go? Why I gotta down my people to go up? You know what I mean? I'ma say it like this. How about this? Fuck Charleston White. You know what I mean? Because I've been following him for a while, and it seems he done let that money get to his head. And that's one thing we don't do. You know, we are blessed. I was saying it to myself earlier. I was out moving and grooving around my city. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know, it's a nice holiday. Ain't no reason to Scrooge it out. God in the blessing business, man. It's everybody feeling lovely and blessed. And that's what I suggest y'all do. So I'm gonna cut this video short. I just want to go live one time. And if you ain't subscribed to the channel, I don't even know what you're watching it for. You know what I mean? Y'all still in game out here, you know. Maybe if when I get them subscribers up and I go to bringing my partners on here from podcasts, these real Michiganders down here, you know what I mean? Shout out Grand Rapids, shout out Highland. It's plenty of stuff y'all don't know about Michigan. And I heard about the nigga Midwest Rumors. We on your ass, Midwest Rumors. Shout out Crispy Life Kid, he just exposed. We on your ass, Midwest Rumors. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who watched this. You know what I mean? I want to keep it short and sweet. And I want to see how it play back. And if you watch it, you know what I mean? Salute. Keep checking out the content. We got much more to come. New books to come. Check out that looking at my project window part 2 coming. Shout out to everybody who ordering the part 1. You can go to Amazon and get that. But I ain't gonna talk your ear off, man. I'm gonna get up out of here and we're gonna tap back in. 1.